His teeth are that of a normal adult cat's, but his head is that of like a 3-month-old kitten. He's one in a billion. I'm Katie, and this is Captain's story for GeoBeats. I got a message from a lady saying that there was a kitten at a shipyard that she worked at that she was really worried about because it seemed really sick and a lot smaller than the other kittens. I drove there, and she was working security at this shipyard. She let me inside where she had the kitten in a cardboard box. And I looked and immediately was like, whoa, there's something not quite right about this kitten. So I took him home with me. He seemed to know that he was being rescued. He wanted a lot of affection right away. My suspicion is there are a lot of other cats in that area. He just wasn't thriving on his own as soon as his mom kind of, wanted him to go off and be independent. The first few days were really touch and go. I was really worried about him to the point where I wasn't sure if he was going to make it. He was having difficulty breathing. He wasn't eating on his own.
What's up?
The vet started him on medication and fluids that seemed to help. Now he's doing well.
Hi, buddy.
He's a little bit slower than other kittens. He has some cognitive delays as well. He's not fully all there. He doesn't play the same way as other kittens, but it's all he's ever known. So he is very happy.
Captain, you too, buddy.
I don't think he knows that he's different from other cats. Captain looks like a vampire, and that is because his growth is stunted, so his skull and his head are very small, but his adult teeth came in at a normal size. So he has oversized teeth, but it doesn't seem to bother him too much.
Come on.
He doesn't eat independently. He only eats liquids. So he is not able to eat solids. He gags on any solid foods.
Keep eating.
Throughout the process of getting Captain diagnosed, he was misdiagnosed with a bunch of different conditions several times. It took many months and many different vets in order to kind of get to the bottom of what was going on with him. And ultimately, we found that he has a condition that causes the pituitary gland in the brain to not produce a sufficient amount of growth hormone to support mental and physical growth.
Hi, buddy.
So that's why Captain has such a small stature. That's why his overall demeanor is that of a really young kitten rather than that of an adult cat.
Hi, buddy.
I would estimate that he's about 1 year old. He doesn't act like an adult. He acts like a baby, and he doesn't look like an adult. But he's doing really well. He's really affectionate still. That cuddliness that he had the first day that I rescued him hasn't changed at all. He's one of the most affectionate and loving kittens that I've ever had. Every moment with him, every day with him feels like extra time that I wasn't supposed to get because he was so sick and because the odds were all stacked against him. So every moment is really special.